What's going on, guys? It's Cheesy. Welcome to my channel. So I am really excited for this update coming out in 2 days, 21st of February, because Demon Hunter is getting some really cool essence, and also it is getting the shoulder that I actually suggested to developers some time back. Yes, they are bringing the exact shoulder that I have asked of them, and I will discuss that as well in this video. But anyway, let's move forward and let's see what we have. So the update itself is coming out February 21st, so there are still 2 days from now. Then Survival Bane update. Survival Bane is getting an update. However, I have not played Survivor Bane myself because I heard that it is really good for scraps and material, and all my gear is 30/30, so I didn't find any appeal to that, but I will be playing that this time. But anyways, new PvP mode, Tower War, returning event, 42 new legendary items, class balance, feature updates, bug fixes. So Survivor Bane is getting an update. I am just going to read the developer note here. We heard your feedback that the reward provided for playing Survivor Bane didn't feel rewarding enough, and that another option to exit endless mode other than by dying was needed. Okay, and that server skills lacked in strength when compared to their contemporaries. The following changes were made to directly address these feedback points while injecting more fun and flexibility into the event. We hope you enjoy this iteration of Survivor Bane, and we welcome any additional feedback you might have. So this time I am actually going to play this, so I am also going to get your feedback on my video of Survival Bane, and I will forward that to developer as well. Then these are all the changes for the Survival Bane. I am not getting into that, but the mode itself, new PvP mode, let me just explain that. If you guys have played Call of Duty Mobile or Call of Duty on PC or consoles, then you would know that you have to capture a point and you have to hold that point so you can actually unscore, and whichever team actually gets the score first is going to win. This element is also present inside the Tower War, where you have to gain more points against your opponent team. So it is quite the same, but this is going to be a PvP mode, not the towers, but it is about the tower itself. So I will be showing this to you guys as well, and to my understanding we can go with our own team. So not sure what it is going to look like, but yeah, I am going to play with my friends and warband, and I will show that in the video separately, so not going to dig into the information. But it is coming out around February 26th till March 25th, so it is a 1-month event. Then Elio Blood is coming back. This time I will try to play this and upload a video and hopefully find a really good challenging match. But anyways, let's move forward. Fire Before Darkness event is coming out. These are the rewards that you are going to get. Quest, Telluric Ball. I always love that. Telluric balls are my favorite, especially it allows you to craft free legendary gem. Also, I buy myself sometime the Transmuter bundle pack, which only available for weekends, so it actually really helps me craft 5-star legendary gem, and this event is coming out as well. Then All Claims on Deck is coming back as well. I was hoping for the Trial of Horse as well once more, but it just came like 2 weeks ago, so yeah, maybe next month we will get it. Alright, the essence itself, I am going to drop the link for you guys as well, or you can just pause here and read them for yourself. But yeah, we are going to dig into the Demon Hunter itself, and I might switch to Blood Knight in future again to have some fun with the class. It's been a while I have not played Blood Knight. So let me know. Blood Knight or some other melee class. Crusader here, then Demon Hunter. Alright, let's get into the Demon Hunter itself. Aberrant Fire's chest. Smoke screen now throws fire bombs at a target location that slow and burn enemies. So this is more like a crowd control. Not sure what it is going to look like and what the damage is going to be, but to my understanding, chests for Demon Hunter deal quite a lot of damage, so the damage should be around 30 to 45,000 for this skill in my opinion, but we will see and how it's going to look like. The main hand is actually going to make your Demon Hunter really strong, because most of the Demon Hunter builds for PvP or PvE, well, PvP has a lot of builds now, so all of its essence are being used for the main hands, but for the PvE itself, this is going to shine a lot, called that Appendant. Main hand crossbow shot has a 15% chance of firing an additional shot. So if you are using a daring swing builds, this is going to be really good for you, and I will be using that as well and testing it as well, how often we can actually trigger that with 100% attack speed. Then pants, the cooldown of spinning chakram is reduced by 0.15 second whenever you attack your primary attacks hits an enemy. So I wonder, this could end up you having unlimited spinning chakram all the time, and if this is something which is going to be really cool for PvE, I might actually switch to spinning chakram and try to come up with the build that is actually fun, and you will be moving around here and there like a crazy malaka. So I am really looking forward to this pant here. Then we have the Electrum Luna offhand. Spinning chakram now throws a wind wheel blade that drag enemies along its path before spinning in place and exploding. So this is another CC crowd control essence, but I'm sure it is not going to lock you with the essence itself. Players must be definitely able to escape that. Once they get pulled in, there will be definitely a time to escape in my opinion, but we will check that out as well. Then Eyes Ablaze helmet. Multi-shot causes an explosion when hitting burning enemies. So if you have flame spite, I think it is going to work really well, and what it is going to do is dealing additional damage to nearby enemies. So this could be really good for open world speed farm in my opinion, but we will be checking that out as well. And finally, the shoulder that I actually suggested developers some months ago, Master of Coins shoulder. Daring screen now shoot fire arrows that ignites its path and cause enemies to burn. The reason why I actually suggest this shoulder was because back then Banquet of Ice came out and it was working really well, and with that all we know that Wind Shear is a really powerful chest that can give you firestorm effect as well if you combine wind and fire together. So I suggested developer to bring this shoulder so we can actually combine that with our Banquet of Ice and Wind Shear chest and ignite enemies on fire with this shoulder. And guess what? We actually have this shoulder now, and this is going to be really fun. So these are the essence. You can pause here as well. I will leave the link as well. I also read into the wizard. Wizard is also getting a summons. I wonder whose summon is going to be most powerful now, the Demon Hunter, Necromancer, or the wizard itself. So this is going to be fun. And one more thing Demon Hunter is actually getting, and I am really excited. It is my open world speed farm is going to go even on the next level. It is going to be insane. Let me just read it to you guys, because class change balances also happened. So strafe damage increased by 30% and can now fire up to 3 enemies at once. This is so amazing. I am looking forward to this. My Demon Hunter is going to run like a malaka and people would be wondering and wanting me to slow down. Definitely I will be showing you guys the difference. And also 3 of the strafes essences are getting buffs as well. One is which Black Talon cooldown reduced from 12 seconds to 9 seconds and damage increased by 140 seconds. Also this array damage increased by 30%, can now fire at up to 2 enemies at once, and Skirk damage increased by 48%. And now let me show you what are those essences so you guys don't get confused. This is disarray, strafe instant throw explosive grenade, each damaging all enemies. So it can now shoot, it can now throw explosive shots at 2 enemies at once. This is the one essence that is getting buff. Then Black Talon is also getting a buff, which was strafe now continually fire piercing bolts in the direction. This is me, in my opinion, it is not going to be any good even after the buff, but this is amazing. This had 18% damage increase and now it is going up to 38%, or yeah, 48%. So it is going to go up to 48%, which is a 30% increased damage for this essence, and overall the strafe itself is getting 30% increased damage. So this is 60%. So this is, yeah, really cool. And what else we have, let me check. Hold on, what else do we have? Yeah, daring swing jump is coming back. I think they finally fixed that, so we might able to jump off the fences, but we shall know. And some changes to the defend the vault. We are updating the raid the vault event to address 2 areas of improvement. Immortal had to wait too long to participate in the event, and we wanted to encourage PvP element that push the shadow through the entirety of the vault more inciting. Shadow and Immortal will no longer forfeit rewards for losing a match. Instead, the defeated team will receive reduced rewards compared to the winning team. This is actually a really good change. Chests are locked when the Immortals enter the match, but some players actually open those chests before Immortals actually enter. So I'm not sure how that is going to fix it. The Immortal must be defeated to loot the chest. Player no longer drop anything they carry from the previous floor. I think that was the case already. Armory is getting another good fix here. Armory, previously using the class change feature, would erase all the loadouts from your previous classes. Now the Armory will save all the class loads out player on your account. So this is actually good. And familiars are also getting some changes. Visual menus associated familiar to battle help player navigate and click tabs button. So this is it. I'm really excited for Demon Hunter buffs and the new PvP mode, and yeah, that's it. Do let me know what do you guys think, and I will see you guys in my next one. Until then, take care, have fun, and bye guys.